Well, hello everybody. How are you? Finally, I was worried that this would not work because the last time I tried this, I just kept getting error messages and it was just a mess. How is everybody today? Hope you're having a good one. It's time for some more Foodie Beauty Tarot, like the weekly catch up. I got tarot reacts to do tomorrow. I see like a couple of tarot readers. Hello, Leanie, Jenny, no pants. Jenny, what are you doing running around with no pants on? Don't get arrested now. So how y'all doing today? Hey, Wooly, what's it going on? Hey, Brooke. Hey, Beverly, how is everybody? Jennifer, Agnes, Florida Salt and Sass. The Twitter peeps are coming in. I love that. All you Twitter peeps that I feature in my Twitter peeps section in my reacts. There's nothing like a little Florida Salt and Sass. All right, so it's time for some Foodie Beauty Tarot. Catch up to see what's going on with Foodie. Hey, Dildo. What's up? We finally have new stuff to tweet about. Syria Arc is wild. Yes, Beverly, yes. Neo's reading was fire. I'm like, oh, literally like this. First, I nearly broke my leg running over to Neo's channel when she did the new reading about Foodie. And then I was clutching my pearls watching the reading. I'm like, wow. Aren't you up past Booger's bedtime? Yes. She's already mad at me. Y'all can't see her right now. She's right. Look, y'all hear her? Booger. Booger. Look, she's right here. She's like, aren't you in bed? No, I'm not going to bed early. Yes, that was a scary reading. Just so y'all know, Booger gets offended if I stay up past 10 o'clock. She's like, why aren't you in bed? I want to go to bed. Why aren't you in bed? I don't understand. You're old. You should be in bed with me. Because sometimes old people like to stay up late. That was a scary reading. And you know what, Barry? I could tell that Neo was holding back. Like there was stuff she wasn't saying. There was stuff that she was picking up and she was not talking about. Maybe she was worried about YouTube monetization, but there was stuff she was not saying in the reading. She was like, not going there. Not saying that. I could just pick it up. I'm like, she's not talking about stuff for a reason. Yeah, she did hold back. She did hold back. But it was an amazing reading. Absolutely amazing reading. I got the feeling she was saying Foodie would be taken out to dinner. That is. Yeah, taken out to dinner. That's it. Hey, Yellow Moon. Foodie's going to be taken out to a nice restaurant and treated like the queen that she is. That's what Neo was trying to tell us. That's it. You know what, Barry? I agree. She should be concerned. Hi, Leaky Eye. Hello, Steady C. Yay, a reading I'm not 2 hours late for. Thank you for being a member for 19 months, sweetheart. Hello, Joanna. Hey, Atlantis Mermaid. Welcome, everybody. You know, I actually reacted to her latest live. I've got the reaction already done, and I'll post it after I'm done with doing the readings here tonight. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to keep it real. It wasn't that exciting. It was a bit boring. I reacted to it anyway. But she's gone back to being boring. There's Booger. Do you see Booger? You see her little face? Where are you, Booger? There she is. There's the Booger cat. There's the baby. Yeah, the baby. See, this is her just saying, "Why aren't you going to bed? Why aren't you going to bed, mother? I don't understand. Why are you up?" She's trying to push me to bed. Yeah, she's already very comfortable. She's a big girl. Can I use bad words for a minute? Are you guys okay with me using bad words about Foodie? Can I use bad words? I want to say some bad words about Foodie. So, I reacted to Foodie's latest live, and she kept showing Julia. And Julia was sitting on the tile floor, behind the chair or the couch. Foodie is so tone deaf when it comes to animals. Julia is hot. She's a long-haired cat. Long-haired cats overheat easily because of their long, thick fur. It helps them in the winter, but it's a pain in the butt in summer. But Julia was behind the couch, all on that tile floor, trying to stay cool. And just keep in mind, y'all, when Foodie did that live, she was doing it late at night, like 11 p.m. Cats are normally nocturnal. They get more active late at night. As you can see, there goes Booger. And Foodie is such a twat waffle that she can't even take a wet rag and rub it over Julia's fur to help cool her down. Like she just can't read the room when it comes to animals. Julia needs a lion's cut. It would help her stay cool. She's a twat waffle. Like Foodie, if you are in your abaya and if you're in your hijab and you are sweating, imagine what Julia is going through. Imagine wearing a long fur coat from head to foot that you can't take off. Imagine how hot that is. Like she comes on camera, she's wearing the abaya and she's wearing the hijab, and she can take those off when the camera's turned off, but Julia doesn't have that same ability. So for not helping your cat stay cool, you are a twat waffle. A soggy, rotten twat waffle. Hello, Hale, Mr. Hobbs, Kathy, Unicorn. Hello, for F's sake. All right, so let's get into some tarot about Foodie. I'm sure she's watching right now, or she'll watch later. I wish I had a purgatory deck because Foodie's in hell right now. It'd be so appropriate. I need to get a purgatory deck. I am a woman in rose, not a Mr. I am sorry, M. Hobbs. I apologize. My apologies to you for Not addressing you correctly. Hi, Agnes. Hello, Scaredy Cat Beyond Paranormal. How are you? Is it wrong that I don't think she suffered enough? Hey, Patty. You know, Joanna, let's talk about suffering for a minute. For one thing about suffering with Foodie, girl world, we don't have to do anything to her. She's doing it all herself. We don't have to lift a finger. She can take over from here. We don't have to do anything to hurt Foodie. She is doing all the work herself. We just got to sit back and watch. Let's just sit back and watch. Like 3 years of boring nonsense in Kuwait. We've earned this. We've earned the right to watch her suffering. Hey, Peach Blossom, Lola Bear. We just sit back and watch her do what she does, girl world. She's her own worst enemy. She gets in her own way all the time. I just want more. Well, can I tell you something, girl world? Listen, listen, all of us in girl world, we are impatient bitches, aren't we? Hey, Sour Cat Lemons. We are impatient bitches in girl world. We want the knockout punch. We want the big stuff, don't we? We want it to go big. But here's the thing. Foodie is so vile that karma might be looking at her and going, she really doesn't deserve the knockout punch. That's too merciful. No, that's too quick. Let's make her suffer a little bit. Let's draw it out. We get to watch the long, drawn out suffering. And the beautiful thing is, we're not responsible. We didn't do it. We didn't force her to walk the plank. She walked it herself. That's the beautiful part. She did it all herself. Yeah, we're busy and impatient. She is having the consequences of her actions, Peach. She is suffering the consequences of her actions. I don't think that she's quite understanding, though, that she's no longer in charge of Salah, that the power dynamic has switched around. I don't think she's going to get that until something happens between them. Then she's going to get it, and it might be too late then. Yeah, she did this all herself. No, she can't blame us. Yeah, we are saints. We were patient then. He's over it. And he wants her to get weight loss surgery. Back alley weight loss surgery. Do you think that he would have had the big fupa balls to approach her in Kuwait saying that to her face? There's a reason why he's approaching her about it in Syria. And he's so sick of her. He wants her to get cheap back alley surgery. The thing is, even if she got the surgery, even if she made it off the table, it wouldn't fix her food addiction. The food addiction's up here in her mind. No surgeon can cut out the addiction in her mind. So it's not going to fix the problem. Dr. Chantal, how long have you only had one kidney? So no doctor worth his degree is going to give her the surgery with all of her health problems. She'd be high risk on the table. But if she made it off the table, if it happened, she's still going to want to eat. She's still going to be surrounded by the feeders. They're going to encourage her to eat. And if she got the lap band or the stomach reduction, all that's going to happen is she's going to either end up back in the hospital because her stomach is busted open, or she's going to make herself vomit because her stomach is the size of a teacup. I had two sisters who had it all without the mental counseling, gained all the weight back plus. See, that's why you need the counseling. There's a reason why they make you do what you have to do. They want it to work and they want it to stick. Booger. Hi, baby. All right, so let's just do a general reading on Foodie. She waits for him to sleep and then becomes the real Chantal. She has big moments and has so much anger. Yeah, that's what I said. In my newest React, and the second one that I'm going to be posting tonight, I said that. She's sneak eating. She deliberately stays up till late hours. She waits for him to go to bed, and then she raids the pantry. She doesn't want to eat a bunch of food with him around. She waits until he goes to sleep. She's doing the sneak eating thing. Like, I'm pretty sure all the snacks that she ate that the other night, that was supposed to last her for a few days. She ate it all in one night. And notice in the newest live, y'all, what did she talk about? Y'all remember? She talked about, I'm going to be more healthy eating. That always happens after a binge. Every single time. If it's a really big binge, if she goes overboard, she's like, I got to eat healthy. It's because she binges. It's always a tell that she had a binge. And she can't lie to me, okay? You can't lie to one of your own. You can't. I had a problem with food. Don't talk to me, Chantal. I see right through you. You binge and then you're like, I have to eat healthy now because you binged. And binging in Syria with the food shortages, that's just crazy work. That is crazy work. She thinks we're stupid. Well, we're not stupid. There's no stupid people in girl world. There's no stupid people here. Hey, Dax. Hello, everybody coming in. I'm sorry if I'm not saying hello to you individually. Charlie Gold said in her live a couple of days back that Foodie binges eats a mukbang in Syria. She would have her channel taken down again, so we shall see. You know what? Did y'all know that her having a monetized channel and doing content in Syria is illegal? It's illegal. I don't think she has a work permit. I don't think she has a work visa to film things. And she's got a monetized channel. So that means she's making money while in Syria. You can't be doing that on a tourist visa. And not only that, because she's doing something illegal in Syria, that puts her channel in danger of YouTube yanking her channel from her. So there's that. Because YouTube has TOS against doing illegal activity. All right, so enough with the ranting. We're going to get on. Booger, what are you doing? All right, let's do a general reading for Miss Foodie. And Neo just did the reading on Foodie. I'm hoping that she does one on Salah. I really would love to see a tarot reading about Salah done by Neo, because I want to know what's in his mind. Like, what are his thoughts? We know she's a mess. What's he thinking about? Hi, gas station sushi. I'm going to ask my questions. Gas station sushi. All right. What's going on with you, Foodie? Salah could change his whole life in Syria around women who relate to him. No idea why he puts up with Chantal. Her money. He needs her money. It's obvious he needs her money. And you don't think he's ripping her off right now? You don't think he's purposely overcharging her on things, telling her, oh, yeah, this costs this over here. And he's probably charging her double and triple the actual cost. Oh, he's pocketing lots of money off of Foodie. She can't speak the language. She don't know what's going on. She's relying on him. He's fleecing her. He is fleecing her the way that Natter did. He is fleecing her. He's going to take all her money. All right, so let's see what's going on with Foodie. Yeah, he's lazy and doesn't want to work, but look what it's cost him. He signed up for it. I don't have a sympathy bone for Salah. He signed up for it. He invited it, so I can't feel sympathy for him. Not when he had like 4 or 5 chances in Kuwait to end things, and he didn't. Like, I can't feel sorry for somebody who literally invites trouble into their life and keeps inviting it back. They don't invite it and go, whoa, wait. That was a mistake. You got to go now. No, you keep inviting it back. So let's see what's going on with Foodie. She's so evil. We've seen her laugh at his discomfort. Yeah, did you hear what she said in one of her lives? She said, I don't feel bad for what happened in Kuwait. Somebody asked her, do you feel guilty for what happened in Kuwait with Salah? Essentially, do you feel guilty for blowing up his life? She said, no, I don't feel guilty. She doesn't feel guilty at all. She's like, no, I feel nothing. Hey, hippieista. All right, so what's going on with Foodie? Hey, Tucker. And for those in here, if you're enjoying the chat, and I hope you enjoy the tarot readings as well, don't forget to like and sub up if you want. I say do what you like. Y'all can do what you want to do. But I do appreciate you being here tonight, no matter what you do, and being part of the chat. You know, we can keep each other company. She thinks it's not her fault. Oh, it's definitely her fault. All right, Foodie, you're up. Talk to us. What's going on with you? All right. Huh. So what's Foodie doing? You know what? Let me just reshuffle real quick. I don't think I shuffled enough. And if I get the same cards, then I'll know that I was meant for that. I just want to be sure. I know I'm going to get comments tomorrow. You shuffle too much. It takes you too long to get to the point. Shut up. Every single time I do a tarot live, somebody complains, you shuffle too much. That bothers me. Lord have mercy, complaining about nothing. Thank you, Yellow Moon. All right, we're going on to Foodie. We're doing the damn thing. Let's do this. Okay. Oh. Well, that card came up before. It came up a second time. Oh boy. All right. First card down is the Magician card. I know, right, Dax? So the first card down is the Magician card. Foodie. You know what? Let me just clarify that Magician card. That can go a few ways. Foodie, listen. Can we talk, Foodie? I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing in Syria. But if you're doing some kind of rituals, some kind of spells, something to control Salah, you need to stop that. You really need to stop that shit. Neo Tarot has picked up on it. I have picked up on it. Sunburst Tarot has picked up on it. Even Melissa Gold Tarot, Peek to the Blinds, has picked up on it. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing things that you should not be doing, trying to get some extra control, manipulation over someone, and that's going to backfire in your face. Anybody that's ever done rituals, spells, stuff like that, love spells are always a mistake. Always a mistake. It's one thing to do a spell and say, I want more love to come into my life. Because love can take many forms. That's a healthy, positive thing to do. But to try to force love onto somebody or use it to control or manipulate, ooh, that's a mistake. That is such a mistake. Trying to force someone to love you. No. So it looks like that's what she's doing. We got the Magician card. Well, she's doing something on Salah. Allegedly. Payday. She's doing something to influence Salah. Like she's hoping whatever it is she's doing to try to seduce him or entice him, it's not going to work, Foodie. It is not going to work. How much money to save on? No, Better Call Saul. How much money to save on car insurance by switch to Geico? Damn, that's good. That's good. You made me lol. I love that. I love Girl World. There's so many smart asses in Girl World. I love you smart asses. You guys coming through in a clutch with the sarcasm. I love it. Thank you. That is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you. All right, moving on. Now that I've laughed a lot. Hey, Mrs. Mellon. And Booger even approves. Booger. I know. All right, so moving on, we got the Hierophant. We got the Hierophant card. So how am I taking that? Yeah, Booger sneaking up. How am I taking the Hierophant card? Let me put a clarifier. Okay. Right now, Foodie is with the Hierophant card. She's having to follow rules, and that's something that she's not used to. She has to follow rules, like something of higher authority. Like she's got to behave herself more than usual. She's got to behave. It's like she's got to be aware of what she does and how she does it and what she says. Why is this? Because of the Five of Wands. Now, this is something that Neo picked up on. Like Neo picked up on something about a garden Also believe Sunburst Tarot. She did a reading. It feels like Salah is working with other people. And now I'm seeing it too. Hey, Scaredy Cat. Um, Not like channeling. You can't really drop a channeling, Scaredy Cat, because you're not a mod. Like only mods can drop channeling, Starlin. Like if you try to put the link in chat, I don't know if it's going to appear. Yeah, so like obviously Salah is he's got people over there. It could be family, it could be associates, people that he's working with, people that he knows. I hear that they're all in it together. Anybody watch Cowboy Dog? She did a live recently, great live, entertaining live, where she said that before Foodie showed up, that Salah probably told people in around who she was and what she was there for. They were made well aware of her, like what her purpose was that she was there for. So Salah might be working with people to get more money out of her. Yeah, Cowboy Dog is hilarious. And she was having, like, Cowboy Dog was having fun. She was trolling everybody with the country coochie song. I'm like, where did that come from? And she's like, oh, I don't know what that was. She kept playing it. I'm like, all right. Hey, Miss Cherry Blossom. So it looks like he's in, Salah is in cahoots. Salah's in cahoots with people. Like he knows people, like she doesn't know the language, she can't speak the language. Salah could tell her the price of something and it's actually something else, but how is she going to know? Like she, we've got the 10 of Wands. So right now she's overburdened by something, like maybe like she, there, something is causing, something is feeling very, I hear, weighted. She's weighed down by something. It could be her weight, it could be health problems. Uh, all right. Drop that. Like, hello, scaredy cat. Gunther. It could be Gunther. Um, with the 10 of Cups, like this is Foodie. She just wants to sit still and she wants to just make her money. She wants to be comfortable and she wants to be comfortable making her money. Like I'm here and I want to sit still, make my money. I'm feeling like she just wants to be surrounded in comfort. And she feels that she's gotten away with something. She honestly feels she's gotten away with something. Let me just put these cards aside because I want to go into that. What is it that you feel you've gotten away with, Foodie? And this is the card, the getting away with something card. You feel you got away with something. What'd you get away with? Oh, it has to do with Kuwait. She was in Kuwait doing some sexy fun time content, making money over there. She feels she got away with it. That she went over to Kuwait, she made a bunch of money, she made a mess, and she got away with what she did with no consequences. So she feels she got away with it, but now she's in Syria, and it's like the feeling is she has to rebuild. There's a feeling of I have to rebuild now. I have to build my money back up, and she's not in the best of shape. She just isn't. All right, where are the other cards? There they are. Oh, I have to expand on these cards. So we have the chariot. All right, we've got the chariot card. I'm like, really? Chariot? Y'all check it out. We got the chariot. But who's the chariot for? Not the lovers, the King of Swords. Can you go further with that, please? We got the Four of Cups. You know, there might be a possibility that Salah might take off on his own at some point, and he's going to take off. He's going to leave, and she's not going to be able to entice him back. He might leave her there alone. All right. Uh-oh. All right, so we've got the Sun card. We got the Page of Wands. We also got the Four of Swords. This card keeps coming up in a lot of tarot readings. Why are we all pulling this card? Why are we pulling that card? So she's over in Syria thinking, oh, I'm here and everything's going to be good and I can make money here. Hi, Summer. But I don't think it's going to go the way you think it is, Foodie. You might want to be careful with your health. Because guess what? No matter where you go, justice will find you. You can run, but you can't hide. Madam, you can run, but you can't hide. Wherever you go, there you are. Yep. You need to be careful. You need to be real, real careful. Strap in. It's about to get bumpy. Like your higher intuition is trying to reach you, but you're not listening to it because all you're paying attention to is the money. You're listening to the money when you should be listening to your higher intuitive self. Ma'am. Yeah, he's making bank off her. And I said this in the react that I did today, y'all. Keep an eye on your calendar. Her YouTube payday is on the 22nd. So keep an eye on YouTube payday. Tuesday, I believe it is. Her YouTube paycheck is going to be crap. I don't know what she's told him about the money she's getting from YouTube, but if she's lied to him about the money she's receiving, he's going to find out on the 22nd. So she gets paid on Tuesday. I bet that apartment was $65 apartment and he charged her $300. Oh, he's making bank off of her. If Chantal has lied to Salah about what she's making on YouTube, and then on the 22nd he finds out that she lied, this could end badly. So I want to do some oracle on her. Yeah, he's going to be mad. He's going to be real mad. You know, that's what she said, Debbie's World. Didn't she say they had to go all the way to Jordan to get money? So does that mean they're going to Jordan every day? Because I've also heard that they can only get so much out of the ATM. It's just weird. It's like, so can you get access to your money or can't you? What? Payday. 700 for solar and another 500 for the battery. He's taking huge money from her. Well, if stupid is as stupid does. Jordan is like a 5-hour drive from where they are. Yeah, and I've heard that gas is also very expensive over there. So let's do some Oracle on Foodie. All right, so what's going on with Miss Foodie? Let's do some general Oracle on her. Well, I want to do a general reading on Salah, Jenny, because like what's going on in his head? Yeah, July 24th. I'm curious. That would be right after payday, Beverly. Right after her payday. Hey, Bobby, you didn't miss much. All right, so. Oh no. Here we go. General Oracle on Foodie. Hey, Brenda. Detective snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. Ooh, she's suspicious. She's a suspicious woman, has a suspicious mind. She is, she's stressing him out. Snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. Like she is, oh boy. Why is that? Because she's paranoid. She is paranoid. But here's the crazy thing. Y'all, check this out. So she's snooping over there. She's all over him and snooping on his stuff. And she's paranoid about what he's doing and who he's talking to. At the same time, Miss Mama is over there reminiscing about somebody else. So she's reminiscing. I bet I know who about. Oh boy. Oh boy. So Foodie, are you still obsessed over you know who? You're feeling the intense emotions for someone that you're not even next to. At the same time, you're trying to control the other man. Look at you, charmooting around. So she is like swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. But look at you, Foodie. Look at you, charmooting, tiptoeing, avoiding getting caught, acting shady, sneaking around. You're over there giving Salah a bunch of heat. At the same time, you're being sneaky. What oracle is that? It's called the What's the News deck. Yeah, like what is going on here? Chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. What is she saying to this person? Wow. She's doing Foodie, who are you talking to? She feels like she's leveled up. Graduation day, she's leveled up because she's got a new boo. Who is this person? And whoever she's talking to, she feels like he is a snack. Like somebody is ringing her bells, y'all. And it ain't Salah. And guess what? She feels like it's a lucky break. Whoever this guy is, it must be a feeder. Supersize me, doing too much excessive overindulgence. So whoever it is, someone that's like ringing her bells. You know what, Beverly? I could look into doing that later. I just don't have the table space for that right now. She feels like she's a black sheep, rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. So I'm going to say something, and I could be completely off base, but I just want to put this out there because it needs to be known. Everybody knows that Foodie has feeder clients. I think we can all agree that even on YouTube, she does the feeder content, correct? Well, there are different kinds of feeders. You all know that she's been doing the adult baby stuff on YouTube in full view of the public. Like she combining the feeder stuff with the adult baby stuff, which is gross and sick and creepy and shouldn't be done on YouTube, and that's my opinion. But something I want to make you guys aware of. So Foodie does the feeder stuff. There's a lot of people doing feeder stuff. This is a possibility. I do not have receipts, but there are people in the world that their fetish revolves around people doing hateful fetish content that targets, say, a certain group of people or religion or belief. Foodie, her doing the feeder content, there is a possibility that she has created a niche within a niche. She's not just doing regular feeder content. She's doing perhaps specialized feeder content by portraying herself as a Muslim woman, by taking the Shahada and doing haram content. There are people that might pay for that, the hateful content. Because I'm getting like black sheep, supersize me. Who is this person, Foodie? Is it a hate fetish feeder? And this is why you went back to the Middle East? You went over there to cater to him because he's a big money whale? That why? But it's actually a thing, y'all. This person might be asking her to do certain things and they only get into it if she's in certain places doing it. So just something to think about. By doing specialized feeder content, Foodie can ask more money because it's something different. What if they are filming her doing haram stuff? Like, I don't know the ins and outs of Foodie's feeders, but she might have somebody on her client list that their part of their kink is her being over in the Middle East and doing haram stuff while portraying herself as a Muslim woman. Just something to think about. I don't have, like I said, I can't prove that. That might be another reason why she's not taking off the hijab and the abaya. All right, moving on. Yeah. Well, she's been partying, our girl. She's been partying, getting turned. What are you doing over there, Foodie? But she's also been going through it, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. Like she's not fine. She's not okay. And Foodie's been doing her part to troll some of us. Nosy spreading rumors, gossiping. Like she's purposely showing us things, and she's doing things to get people talking. Like some of the things you see on her live streams are deliberate. They're not accidents. Like her showing off her foot, or showing off her house, or dropping certain tidbits. She's doing it on purpose. She knows what she's doing. Sorry. Eesh. I don't know what's going on here. Something's being taken away. Something's being taken away, or something got taken away. And she's going through her financial struggles. Foodie, who are you talking to? She's love bombing somebody, whining and dining somebody. This is not Salah. Who are you talking to? Who is this person? Eesh. She's talking to somebody. What are you doing, Foodie? What is it? Anime sucks. You know, I never really figured out that situation. You would think that she would adore anime. He looked a lot like you know who. He supported her feedie fetish. He gave her money. Why wouldn't she fly to him immediately if he looked a lot like Natter? Never could figure that out. Hey, Tishari. La Pandu. You know what, Tishari, when I'm looking at your name, to me it looks like an expensive dessert on a gourmet menu. What will you be having tonight? Oh, I'll have the Tishari La Pandu, darling. What? Does it not sound like a wonderful dessert? I'll have the Tishari La Pandu with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauce. You guys remember the Grey Poupon commercials? Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon? 2025. Excuse me, do you have any Tishari? All right, so let's do Mr. Salah. What's going on with him? You were an 80s kid. It is a fancy name. Like something you drink in the club. What are you drinking? I'm drinking Tishari. All right, Salah, you're up. I really want to know what's in his mind. What's he's staying off camera. He's not showing himself. He won't get on camera because he doesn't want a chance if anything bad happens with Foodie that his face is not connected. He learned his lesson. What do y'all think he's up to? Like while I'm sitting here shuffling, what do y'all think he's up to? What money could be worth having Foodie around? You know what, Muta? I've said this in a few reacts. I'll say it again. I'm sure maybe a few in here have heard of the sunk cost fallacy. Y'all have heard me mention that in my reacts, right? The sunk cost fallacy, where you're involved in something or you do something, you invest your time and you invest your money, and you're losing your ass, and you know you should stop and get away. And if you get away, it'd be better. But you've already invested so much time and so much money and so much of anything in whatever it is, you just can't bear to walk away. So both Foodie and Salah are doing the sunk cost fallacy. They know they should walk away, but they can't. They're both determined to get something good out of this whole bad thing. They're like, I'm not leaving until I win a prize. They are both codependent on each other. Hello, Sabin. There's someone that claimed her. I think he's in over his head over there. I think she's in over her head. You know, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but this is the part that makes me go, Foodie, you in danger, girl. There might be a possibility that he didn't have to leave Kuwait, that he's not banned in Kuwait. He just left for the time being, but he could go back. I keep saying this to Foodie. If she doesn't think that Salah is angry over how she blew up his life in Kuwait and he wants revenge, she's wrong. I'm sure he's plenty mad over how what was supposed to be a simple business transaction, business relationship, romance scam, and it went all the way sideways wrong. And he went from being in Kuwait, near family, going to the Red Room, to going to Syria, all the embarrassment, all the aggravation. If he's not mad about that, he's mad. There might be a possibility where he might want revenge. And he might be planning revenge. I'm not saying what he will do. I don't know. But he's angry and he's irritated. That no matter what he does, he can't seem to shake her. Like she is baby reindeer junior. She will not let him go. Yeah, I mean, he's very ticked off. He could burn her passport and just leave her to defend for herself. I don't know what he's got planned, but I think he's going to try to take as much money as he can from Foodie before he makes a move. He might be stacking up that money right now, making up all kinds of costs like, oh yeah, I need money for this, and this, and just milking her of all of her money, making sure she's dead ass broke before he leaves. She better watch herself. All right, what's going on with you, Mr. Salah? And she's one shredded nerve left. He told her, don't come over here. You won't like it. I'm not ready for you yet. She came over there anyway. You know what she wanted? I just reacted to her live tonight. She has this attitude now of, look at all that I've done for you. She wants Salah to worship her. She wants Julia to worship her. Like, look at all that I did for the both of you. I flew all the way over here. You both should be kissing my funkle feet. When she made the choice to go there. So she chose to go there. To go to a cat and a man that neither one like her. She's like, they need to appreciate me. Why? You chose to go there. You made that decision. She's like, everything that I sacrificed. No, everything you chose to give up. There's a difference. Everything you chose to give up and you didn't have to. You sacrificed nothing. You didn't give up anything that meant anything to you. The apartment that you had in Canada didn't mean anything to you. So what exactly did you sacrifice? All right, Salah, for you, sir. Ooh. Oh my God. All right, we got the Page of Wands for him. So he's trying to make something. He's trying to build something. He's trying to get something off the ground. But he's going through it with this again. Four of Wands. Four of Swords. He's going through it. He's barely holding it together. He's trying to be productive. He's trying to do things, make something grow. He's got something in the works. I'm not quite sure what it is or what he's up to, but with the Four of Swords, like he is tired. He's exhausted. I'm feeling like mentally he's not doing well. He is run ragged. With the Six of Pentacles, yeah, he's still dependent on Foodie's money. He's still very much dependent on her money. But he's like, pay attention, Foodie. He's looking to get out. He is looking to leave. He's not looking to stay there. All right, with the Chariot. Where is he going? Oh, okay. We got the Nine of Wands. Because I want to clarify the Chariot card. The Nine of Wands. Is the Nine of Wands? Yep, Nine of Wands. He's looking to leave, but not before he gets all the money he can, before he leaves. And why does he want to leave? Because there's somewhere else he wants to be. There's somebody else, y'all. There's somebody else that he wants to go to. Not Foodie. This is not her. He's looking to go to somebody else. There's somebody else that he is focused on. There's another woman, and it ain't you, Foodie. Like right now, he's in a position where he feels, I hear isolated, very alone. I keep hearing he's got something to prove. Like him being in Syria with Chantal, he's got something to prove, and not necessarily to Chantal, maybe family, maybe friends. Like, because right now he doesn't have much in the way of resources or friends. He's got to build things back up. Yeah, but judgment's going to come though. Judgment is going to come. Damn. All right, so we got the 3 of Wands. So he really doesn't have much in the way of resources or money. He's holding on to what he does have, like just holding on to it. Like he wants to make more, but he's not quite sure how. But again, we got the Justice card. Justice is coming for both Foodie and Salah. And then we got this again for him. Whatever's coming down the pike for him, once it reaches him, as Neo would say, it's belt to ass season. Neither one of them are getting away with anything. So if he thinks he's getting away with something, he ain't. He's really not. So I'm going to stop right here and bring out the Oracle. So he's working on stuff over there. Foodie's driving him nuts. But his plan is not to stay in Syria, but to leave. He's planning on leaving. He wants to be somewhere else. He doesn't want to be there. He did not want to go to Syria. She really doesn't look happy in her videos lately. Oh, I'm sure she's miserable. I mean, this is someone that enjoys her AC and her fast food, and she's not getting all of her little comforts. He's really aged badly in the last couple of years. That's the Chantal effect. She will suck you dry of your life force. She's an energy vampire, dude. I mean, look at all the men in her life. Pete's looked that way, BB looked that way, and now Salah looks that way. 3 different men. She sucks the life out of people. All right, so what's going on with Salah? The only one who didn't look that way for where was Nads. You know, that's an interesting point, Ty. Nads didn't look like that. And I think part of the reason why Nads did not look like that is because Chantal wanted to control him. She could not control him. She didn't get her hooks in deep enough. I mean, her and Natter, they both feed off of negative energy. So he could not be a host for her. Nads was tougher than her. Well, I don't know about tougher, but if she was trying to attach herself to Natter, Natter would just take her hooks and like fling them across him and go, bitch. And he did not allow her to form an attachment. She tried though. She really tried. All right, so let's do some oracle on Mr. Salah. What's he feeling? What's he doing? How are you guys enjoying the readings this evening? I know it's late, and you probably want to whip a boomerang at my head because it's like, we got to go to bed, Rose. We got work in the morning. Are you guys enjoying yourselves? Thank you. And I don't want to hear any bullshit about you shuffle too much. I get one of those in my comments every time. I am not putting up with that no more. It's like, hey, just tune it out. It's not a big deal. Getting mad over something that's so small. Don't do that. Booger. Baby. It's a baby. Come here. Want to say hi? Big old stretch. Oh, dear's the booger. Meow. Meow. Here she is. There's her little face. What? Can I help you? Your cat gets upset if I change a rug because you're changing the environment. They're like, I don't understand this new thing. I don't get it. What is this thing? It wasn't here before when I went to bed. How dare you change my environment without my permission? I'm being yelled at. What? What? Hey, you queen booger. Come here. All right. Meow. Yeah, she's trying to direct me to bed right now. It's like, I'm staying up. I'm doing tarot. Give me a second. All right, so what's going on with Mr. Salah? Whoo. How's he feeling? Interesting. So the first card that I have for him is the vibes card, sensing something unexplainable, feeling, listening to intuition. I'm trying to read this whole spread right here. Vibes, instant fame, going around quickly, gaining popularity. What the hell? All right, I have to investigate. Oh boy. Y'all, he's already playing around. He's already playing around. He is already playing around. He's already playing around. You hear me? He's already playing around. Foodie, it's already started. He's already playing around. Damn, that didn't take long. He just got to Syria. There's somebody like Foodie. There's someone else in the picture. There's somebody there, key player. There's someone that he wants to be around and be with. It ain't you. Okay. Ooh la la, indeed. It looks like Foodie is cock blocking him. Like he wants to be with this woman and he's with Foodie right now and he can't go where he really wants to go. And he's trying to keep it together for Foodie with the buttering up. And notice the person is holding food. This person's offering up food. Are you pacifying Foodie with food, Salah? You're keeping her quiet so she'll do what you ask her to do. But he's going to be spilling the beans. He's going to be talking when he's ready to talk. He's going to be spilling the beans, and people are going to be shook. People are going to be shook when he does spill the beans, and he's going and he's going to have zero F's to say about that. Yeah, he's got something playing with somebody else. It's not you, Foodie. You're just a means to an end. That's all you are. You are just the pay pig that's going to finance the whole thing. There is somebody else there. All right, so let me just go to another deck. What else we got here? You know what? Somebody asked a really good question. Which one are you in here? Like, is he using Foodie to fix up the family home? That's a good question. Is that what's in the works? Let's do a reading about that. Like where, like this money that he's getting from Foodie, where is it going? What's it being used for? Like, what are the plans there? That's a really good question. I like that question. You get a PS5. Yeah, something's going on. Can he have a bank account there? All right. Booger. Do you guys see this? I'm being told to go to bed. That's Booger telling me to go to bed. Y'all wonder why I can't do late night tarot lives? This is why. I'm being yelled at to go to bed. Hear this? What? What? Can I help you? Well, let's ask about this. Yeah, Booger's rules. Yeah, I just give the cat food. See, she's got a lot to say, my girl. Booger. So what's going on with this house situation? She is vocal tonight. What? What? Do you want to say hi to people? Would the queen like to make an appearance? Come here. Nope. Pay attention, Foodie. This is how you hold a cat. I'll get back to the cards in a minute. This is how you hold a cat, Foodie. That's the baby. You want down? Okay, you get down. Oh, well, you're stepping on me. Thank you. She's so mad at me because I'm not in bed. Booger. All right. So what's going on with the house situation? I'm laughing because my cat is trying to bully me to go to bed. What are you doing? All right. What is going on? Okay. What's going on with this? I must know. Okay, that came out interesting. All right. So the reading on the whole house situation. First card down, we got the Seven of Swords. So he feels like he's gotten away with something, or he's attempting to get away from something. But then we have the Wheel of Fortune card right next to it. So he's either attempting to get away with something, or he has gotten away with something. I want to explore the Wheel of Fortune card. So it looks like he got. Can I help you? This is how I'm taking it. We got the Seven of Swords, the situation in Kuwait. He basically got out of there because things were a mess. Something happened to get him out of Kuwait. Maybe he had help getting out of Kuwait, or he just left before something happened. Yeah, and there was conflict. While he was in Kuwait, there was conflict. Like he left behind his happy life there. He did, which caused him a lot of stress to have to leave. He did not want to leave. He did not want to leave at all. And he reached out to this is not the Foodie card. That's the Queen of Wands is not her. Or is it in this spread? Oh. Huh. Maybe for this spread it is. The Queen of Wands, this would be Foodie. So he reached out to the Queen of Wands after all these problems happened. Why? Because the Queen of Wands she's the one with the money. It's about the money. But there's a secret between them. Like secrets coming into the light. And interestingly enough, this card came in reversed. So we have the seven, is it seven? The Eight of Swords. This actually came in reversed. So I'm taking that as stuff happened in Kuwait. He had to get out of there. He went to Syria. He needed money. He felt stuck there with very little options. So he made a deal with the devil. He called Foodie. He relented and he called Foodie because he knew in Syria, her being there with her money, that would open up some opportunities. This came in reversed. Which, with these changes with her money, the death card, end of something, start of something else, which could open up more opportunities later. So she's just a means to an end. Foodie is just a means to an end. Like, he's at a dead end right now. He's trying to create a different new path away from the old situation. She is just a means to an end. And he's got to put up with her for now. Yeah. And he's looking to get a victory out of this. He's looking to get victorious. Three of Swords in reverse. So his mindset is, I'm going to use her money to accomplish something, to build something up, to start something new. And by starting something new, the things in my life that were hurting me no longer hurt me. Maybe he can go back to family and friends. Maybe he's this woman that he's involved with. He can go to her. Like, the pains in his life will no longer be. And then he'll be free to be carefree. So there is a plan at work here. Like, Foodie made a mess of his life. He made a mess of his life. He's looking to clean it up by using her and her money. Yes. Yes. Hey, Cats for Nelson. Yes, Booger. I'm not going to bed yet. So, what other questions should I ask, y'all? Do you guys have any other questions for the tarot, like specific questions? So there is a plan in place with Salah. Like, Foodie's money is at the heart of it all. He's basing his plan around how much money he gets out of Foodie. Have they ever touched each other? Do I really want that visual in my head? You're from Twitter, aren't you? Some of you Twitter people are evil. Posting stuff at 8 o'clock in the morning you shouldn't be posting. Waking up in the morning and going to Twitter. 8 a.m. You barely have your eyes open. You haven't had any coffee. And people are posting Foodie with her Twitter, with her peeps in the bathtub. Evil. Evil people on Twitter. What's wrong with y'all? Will she leave Syria anytime soon? I don't think she will. Exactly. How rude. I agree, that's rude. Read on his family. Good one. I like that. I did do a reading on him, Cutie Gamer Cat, like where his mind was at. Did I do the article on him with, oh, you know what? I didn't. I forgot to do that. I forgot to do the oracle about the whole house situation. Booger giving you the stare down. She's not plotting to pull the router because the router's right next to me. She's across the room with the router. But she is watching me. Y'all don't give Booger any ideas. Don't give my cat any evil ideas. She saw where her eyes went. All right. So, what's going on with the whole house situation? What's his plan? Let's do the oracle and find out what is the plan. Is there a plan in place? She's staring me down. I'm ignoring her. I got my hater shades on. I got my hater blockers on. She can stare at me all she wants to. She'll get over it real quick when I bring out the cat food. Okay? She can give me the stinky eyeball, but she'll drop them eyes as soon as I bring out the food. Sunburst, is she here? Hey, Sunburst. Hey there. Hey. There's Booger. Yeah, y'all check out Sunburst Tarot's channel. She just did a new reading on Foodie. Look at Booger behind me. Booger. What, baby? She does. She wants me to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I want to stay up. All right. All right. So what's going on with this whole house situation? Like, what's his attitude towards that? What's he feeling? Oh boy. All right. Oh boy. So how is he feeling? How's he doing with this whole house situation? He is cautious, paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. And he's also been numbing himself, self-medication, medications, irrational behavior. So just as Foodie has been numbing herself out with food, he's numbing himself out with other things, perhaps, allegedly. Why? Because he's planning this. Bye, Felicia. Peacing out. Thank you, next. Leaving, not caring. He's planning his exit already. It's just a matter of time, y'all. It's a matter of time. He so wants to leave right now. The Chariot card came up with a Rider-Waite deck and is coming up here in the Oracle. He so wants to say, bye, Felicia. Bye, bitch. Yeah, and why is this? Because he wants harmony. He wants to find some harmony. And what is he doing to accomplish this? Dirty money, laundering, steal, illegal, lifting that money from Foodie. Because he wants to do some high vibing, good vibes, living to the fullest, enjoying the present. It's like he's planting seeds to harvest later. He wants to plant seeds, like everything I'm doing right now, I want it to pay off later somehow. So for him, he's like, if I have to suffer some right now to get what I want later, it'll be worth it. It's like he's doing everything with purpose right now. Like, I am holding on to my temper. I am talking to Foodie. I'm taking her money because there's something else that I want. And she is just simply a stepping stone to getting what I really want. Yep. And here we go again with the spilling the beans card. This is the second time it's come out. After he's done with Foodie, he's going to be talking. But he's not talking until he gets what he wants first. Hello, Tuxedo. There's that other woman again. There she is. There she is. Damn. So he's just saving up that money, penny pinching. He better watch it though, because if he's doing something around where he's at right now, people are going to talk. People are going to talk. Yeah, he's reaching for the laughter. He wants joy and healing, and he's lift off. Fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. Like this whole thing with Foodie, it's not going to last too long, y'all. It's not going to last too long. This is not going to go on for months. He's not going to be able to do this for months. I'm being told right now it's going to be one of those things of like, get in, get your money, get out. Get in, get all the money you can, and get out. Just quick hit. Get in, get the money, get out. Get what you can and leave. This will not take long. He will milk her dry, and then he'll be done. He is not looking to stay overly long. He doesn't have the patience for that. He doesn't have the patience for her. It's just like I'm hearing that he's trying to get things done as quickly as possible. He only wants to stay in Syria as long as he has to, and no more than that. It's like, get what you can, get out. Like, work this bitch, work her hard, and then when you're done and she's run dry, leave her alone. Oh, I dropped my card. Sorry. So there you have it, folks. That's his plan. His plan is to milk Foodie as much as possible. Take all her money and run. Where is that? Hello, Ray's Day-to-Day Vlogs. Where are my cards? Are these them? No. So this whole thing with him and her, it's not going to last long. We're not going to have 6 months of this. We're not going to have 3 months of this. You hear me? It's just not going to happen. Nope. Yeah, and that's why I'm waiting till the 22nd, because I got a feeling. I really got a feeling that once he figures out what her next check is, he's not going to like it. There's going to be problems. If she's lied to him and told him, oh, my check is this much, and then he finds out it's different, he's going to be mad. Let me straighten out my cards, because there's another question that I wanted to ask in particular. And Foodie hates it when I ask this question. I don't care, though. I want to ask about how her family feels about this whole situation. There we go. You really like that oracle. Isn't it nice? So I want to ask how her family feels about the whole thing. Will Foodie survive this? That depends on her. I am not making predictions about her health. No tarot reader is going to answer questions about a person's health, as far as where their health is and what's wrong with them. We can't do that. I mean, I think it goes without saying that she's not in the best of health, but it's up to her to go to a doctor to get treated. Like she needs to care about herself before somebody else does. She needs to care about her health. So I want to ask about mom. I want to ask about how mom is doing. She needs a reality check because of her constant enabling of her daughter and worse behaviors for 41 years. Well, you know what, Ty? I think this last thing with Shmi helping Chantal get the apartment and then Chantal purposely self-sabotaging so that she would lose the apartment because she really didn't want to be there. I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I think her family went way beyond the norm to help Chantal, and then Chantal purposely did what she did to get out of being there. And mom is none too pleased about that. Like, I think when Chantal was talking to Salah, she immediately made up her mind. I want to go to Salah. I really don't want to be in Canada. So she did things on purpose to dox herself, to screw everything up so she could get out of the apartment. I haven't caught your video on Neo Tarot's latest reading yet, but how do you feel about Foodie using dark magic? And do you feel it's actually her doing the magic, or has she contracted someone? I think it's a little bit of both, Samantha. I think that she has reached out for assistance doing certain things at certain times, but I think she's also done things herself. So, like, I think it's a combination of two things. Like, she's done things herself, but she's also had help doing things. Hey, Cheryl. Look at poor sad. What do you mean, poor sad booger? She's not sad. Booger. She's just mad at me because I won't go to bed. Right, booger. Hey, booger. Yes. Yes. Brr. What booger? Yeah, but I think that Foodie does play around with the dark magic. And she really shouldn't, because it's just a bad idea. Really, really bad. She should leave that alone. You know what, Muta? You don't have to be Merlin to do magic. And it is possible that Foodie might have paid people in the past to do things for her. How do I feel about Amber using tarot? I'm just shaking my head. Bugger. Bugger. Oh, she's tucking herself in bed. She's tucking herself in bed. She's like, I give up. You're not coming to bed with me right now. I'll tuck myself in bed. You're so rusty. All right. So I want to know more about how mom feels. What's going on with mom? How does she feel about this whole thing? She was tired. Booger and I have a ritual every night. Like when I go to bed, she goes to bed with me. I have to tuck her in like a baby. Hey, stop that. Thank you, Casper Nelson, for gifting a membership. All right, so how does mama feel? All right. How does mom feel about this? What's her point of view? How does she feel? She feels like Foodie is unfulfilled. Like she's Foodie is like searching for fulfillment. Like she, instead of looking for fulfillment in love and health and happiness at home, Foodie is running all over the world looking for it. Like this is Foodie, like running like the world card. Foodie is chasing after happiness, thinking that it exists somewhere else other than home. Like just she's just chasing after anything, anywhere. Like chasing butterflies. Yeah, thinking that if she runs across the world, she's gonna find fulfillment. She's gonna find love. She's gonna have some sort of victory. Like Foodie's point of view is I can't find happiness at home. It has to be somewhere else. And that she also feels that Foodie is very, very restless. Like she's always looking for more. She's always searching for more. Like there's a sense of not being fulfilled. So how does she feel about this whole traveling situation? Uh, she also acknowledges that Foodie makes money, but the money that she makes is harmful. Like the work that she does actually hurts her, and it's causing a great toll on her body. That what Foodie does, it's created a lot of isolation. Like Foodie has isolated herself at the same time she puts herself in front of people. Like she gathers people who are subscribers on her YouTube channel, but in her real life she really doesn't have anybody. And it's all because in the pursuit of money. Like money is the most important thing. And why you're chasing after the King of Swords? You're looking for your King of Swords. But there's going to be justice. Even mom knows there's going to be justice. And it's going to lead to, mom already knows this whole situation in Syria is going to fall apart. Mom's already anticipating that. She already knows that this was a fool's errand. This was a fool's journey. And Chantal is the fool. She already knew before Foodie left, this is a fool's errand. It was going to lead in sadness, but it's like, I can't stop you. I can't stop you from doing that fool's errand. You're going to have to learn. I can't stop you from making the mistake. You're going to make it anyway. Because you're over there with the fool's errand and you're running after fantasy, you're running after delusion, you're running after what you think is happiness, which is going to lead to you fighting with people. It's going to lead to conflict with people, and also it's going to stop you from making money. And how does Foodie handle that? How does she handle the problems that she makes in her life? Let's fix it by doing some magic. I'm putting myself on this ridiculous hamster wheel of I'm going to make problems with myself. I'm not going to form cohesive plans. And then to make up for my fuck ups, I'm going to do magic. Thinking that's going to bring me everything I want. Hello, Germanican. There we go. Which is going to lead to this. It's going to lead to that. It's going to lead to that. Her pursuit of this is always going to lead to this. Like, this is what you want, Foodie. You want this. You want the happily ever after. You want the happy relationship. You want someone to adore you and give you flowers. But because of the way you go about it, this is what's going to happen. It's always going to bust up. It's always going to be screwed up. You just create more problems for yourself. And mom knows it. Mom already knows. She's already aware. Mom's already anticipating you coming back home, crying because you screwed up yet again. She already knows it's going to happen. She already knows. And you know it too. You know, like you're on a fool's errand. You just don't want to admit it. You don't want to admit it. Let me pull the cards out for mom. Aw, Booger tucked herself in bed. Oh, I love my cat. She's in bed. She tucked herself underneath the blanket. Good girl. I love Booger. She's like, she tried to get me in bed and then she figured out she's not coming to bed. I'm going to tuck myself in. Aw, baby. Booger is growing up. Oh, no. No. She's not growing up. Cats and dogs, they're like 4-year-olds that never grow up. Never. Cats in particular are like 40-year-old 4-year-olds that never grow up. Hey, Susie. All right, so Booger's in bed. Shh. The baby's sleeping. All right. All right, so how does mom feel, like doing the oracle on this, how does mom feel about this whole situation? How does she feel? Oh. Well, I think mom is not happy and she's not comfortable with Chantal being in Syria. Mom's investigating on her own. Photo proof, giving evidence, inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, all up in your business. Mom is wanting to know what's going on. She wants to know what's going on. And why is she concerned? Because Foodie is acting very, very unbothered. And she doesn't trust Foodie because Foodie never has the facts, makes crap up, and she lies. Like, she's not trusting what Foodie is telling her. So it's like mom's like, if I want the truth, I got to go searching for the truth because I'm not going to get it from my daughter. And she looks at Foodie as being a thief. Foodie is a thief. And when Foodie does her thievery, she's unfazed, like she's very unemotional about taking from people. Huh. Huh. Interesting. So this is how she feels about you, Chantal. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So it's like she loves you, but she can't have you too close to her. Like Foodie's been rejected. Like she really pissed mom off with the whole apartment thing. She pissed off mom. Like, as Foodie is too high on her horse, she thinks she's a queen rising, stepping into power, praise coming up, spotlight. Like Foodie is too much into her ego to the point where it's made her extremely hurtful. Like Foodie's all about, I will step on anybody and do anything to get to the number one spot. I don't even care if it's family members. I'll step on them too. So mom is moving in silence while Foodie is over there thinking she's too busy winning. Mom's like checking some stuff out. Mom's asking questions. This is Foodie's popping up here. Foodie's over there dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. Dang, Foodie. Oh, okay. All right. And this whole marriage thing on camera that involved money, the marrying for money, this whole marriage thing was strictly about money. It was about making money on YouTube. But guess what? It's played out. This whole Kuwait arc, Salah arc is played out. It's completely played out. Like this arc needs to be over. Why? Because there's bad karma. And someone's going to be traveling. We just saw who wants to travel. Someone that wants to be into somebody. And they feel like they're wasting time where they're at, stuck, no changes, limited. Someone feels like they're wasting their time over there. And someone's going to get their ego hurt. Hi, Foodie. Someone's going to get their ego bruised. And going to have to dust it off. And then someone's going to get threatening, intimidating, threatening, bothered. Sounds like Foodie. It's only something she'd do. She's going to be trying to kiss ass. But someone's going to be bankrupt. It's about to get messy, y'all. If Salah takes off away from Foodie, it's going to get messy. It's going to get real messy. Like, she's not going to take that very well at all. Oh, like, Kelly, you think that Nads was bad? This is going to be worse. It's going to be much worse. Yeah, she's going to be bankrupt, and he's going to hit the jackpot. Like, he's structuring things to where he comes out the winner. Like, I'm telling you, I'm feeling like there's an element of revenge in the works. Someone's out for revenge. I'm not saying he'll physically hurt her, but he's still mad about the Kuwait stuff. She needs to watch it. He is still mad. He is still really, really mad. Oh, I'm dropping stuff over here. Yalla. You know what, Sabin? I don't know if he will, but he might try. He might try to take her money. That's why she needs to be careful. She needs to get out of Syria now. Yeah, Booger is up again. I thought you were sleeping. Where'd you even go? She's eating. Is there any other questions you guys would like me to ask since we're here? I put some of these away so I can find them the next time. Are there any other questions to be? She was faking the bed now. I know. Her broken toe. Where is Smokey? I don't want to do a reading on that. I'm so scared to ask. Is Pete still alive? I would imagine so. He did a live stream not too long ago. I imagine he's okay. Does Foodie know or think she's responsible for the issues in Kuwait? Well, people asked her about that. They said, do you feel bad for what happened to Salah in Kuwait? She said, no, I don't feel bad at all. She doesn't feel like she's responsible. She doesn't feel guilty. She honestly doesn't. She doesn't feel guilty. Should I ask about that? Oh God, this is a hard one, Sunburst. I can't predict that. Don't bring Legos into this. I don't know if I can predict exact charges from pause. There's something I want to ask though. The status. There's something that I want to ask though. Since it's come up in my readings that she's doing stuff. Since she wants to do the stuff, the dark and the dank, Sunburst, I'm going to ask about that. I'm going to ask about that. I think it's only appropriate to ask about that. Oh, I know it's going to get nasty. And she's not going to be happy about me asking about that, but if she should be stopping that shit. Like, what is the purpose of doing that stuff? Like, what is she hoping to accomplish? Why? You know what? I don't want this deck for this. There's another deck saying use me instead. All right. Okay. Put that away. Sunburst. For the question I want to ask, I think this one's appropriate. All right. Like, what is the purpose of her doing all that stuff? What is she up to? Do I like my new place? Yes, I do. It needs some decorating, but give me time and it'll happen. So what is the purpose of Foodie doing her spell work? What is she doing? All right, so the first card down for that question is the Ace of Cups. Of course, she's doing stuff relating to money. She wants her cups to overflow. Like she's like looking to fill up her coffers, so to speak. Also, why is she doing like the magic stuff? Also, she's like looking to thwart justice, like escaping her consequences. So there's stuff relating to that. She's also doing other separate stuff with the Emperor. She wants to be in control. So doing spells or rituals relating to being in control, manipulating control to where like she controls everything. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, trying to bring in some money opportunities, like bringing them in. Six of Wands, like creating that energy of like bringing things to her, trying to manifest things. And what card is this? Okay. Then we also have the Four of Cups. She spends a lot of time manifesting things. But with the Six of Wands, I feel like the sense of what is this? Clarify, please. I don't want to say what I'm feeling off this card. I really don't want to say what I think about this card. Y'all just look at the imagery. Look what the woman is holding. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave it alone. We're just going to keep going because I want to ask more. I want to see more. I didn't want to see that part, but I want to see more. Yeah, and there's going to be judgment, Foodie. There's going to be judgment for this shit you've been doing. How about that? There's going to be judgment. Thank you, beautiful regret. I'm safe from the bad weather. It's not that bad over here. You couldn't see what she was holding. Would you like to see it? Okay, I'll find the card. One moment. Okay. It's a rabbit or a mouse. So Foodie's been doing multiple things. She's been doing stuff for control, to control Salah, to bring money to her. And I'm not even going to say out loud what she might be using in ritual to accomplish those things. Okay, Dax, take care. I am. You know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna get out of that energy right now, Beverly, because I was just wondering why is she doing the ritual stuff? Well, we just found out. I'm getting the fuck out of that energy. All right. So how about we do something positive? What do y'all think? How about we do something positive? Speaking of something positive, Girl World, we have a new friend, Kevin the Rooster. Kevin the Rooster is crow trolling her every day. He doesn't take a day off. Kevin the Rooster. We love Kevin the Rooster. Kevin does not let Chantal sleep. We love that. We love that. I think it's time for a tarot reading on Kevin the Rooster. It's bugging the shit out of her. I know. We haven't done this in a while. Let me just do something for fun. Can we do like a little fun reading on Kevin the Rooster? On the poop hole. Will that be a shitty reading? Reading on the poop hole. Yeah, Kevin, roosters can fly, y'all. Did you know that? The chickens can fly. They can get up in trees and such. No, not Russell Crowe. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we're going to do like a little fun parody reading on Kevin the Rooster, just to lighten the mood up a little bit. This is a fake phony reading, but just one for fun on the rooster. All right. Russell the Rooster. Kevin is the Bruce of Siri. He'll be Chantal's undoing by means of no sleep. Yep. And I love that for her. I love it the most. All right. So what's going on with Kevin? What's Kevin up to? I suspect Kevin's got contacts back in Kuwait, and he was told about her. Yeah, he was told about her by Jeff the Housefly. Jeff and his relatives told Kevin about Foodie. Because, Jeff the Housefly has relatives everywhere. You don't even know how big Jeff's family is. They go back generations. Roosters and flies know each other pretty well. So Jeff let Kevin know. Jeff's like, take it from here. And Kevin's like, no problem, dude. Because I am loud and obnoxious. All right. So, what are you going to tell us about Kevin? Well, it looks like our boy Kevin. He's a ladies' man, is Kevin, and he's involved. Kevin is the spirit wants us to know that Kevin is currently dating someone. He is dating. He's a busy rooster. Maybe that's why he's crowing so much, like calling to all his ladies, and And Kevin, even though he's a busy ladies' man, he has heard about the abuse and neglect by Chantal. He's not happy about it. He's not happy what he's hearing. He's also not happy by hearing about this fake phony wedding and the relationship between Salah and Chantal. He thinks that's just a bunch of nonsense. But what makes him happy is that he knows that Chantal's trapped in that house and she ain't going nowhere. And he can keep her up at all hours of the night. Yep. So she's trapped. And he's like, "You want me to shut up crowing, bitch? Get up and clean something up." He's torturing her. Like, "Oh, I heard you got a dirty house. Oh, you don't want to get up and clean? Oh, I'm just going to drive you mad. I'm going to keep crowing over here until you get up and start cleaning that house. Pretty soon you're going to need a caregiver because you ain't going to get no sleep." Also, Kevin, courtesy of Jeff, knows about some legal proceedings, because Jeff is our contact back in Kuwait, and Kevin is the contact in Syria. They're talking, and Jeff is giving Kevin the Rooster like the 411 of the legal proceedings. Like the gossip is getting around, y'all. So the Rooster is like all about healing. It's got to be some healing. He also thinks Foodie is weird for treating Salah like a parental figure. He thinks there's something wrong with that. But Kevin's going to work hard to break up that couple. He's going to work real hard to drive them both nuts because he thinks that Foodie is a false person, trying to create a surrogate family over there when there is none. And she's not going to have much success. She's over there trying to be affluent and flexing and tossing her money around and, fake phony wealth. But really, she needs some belt to ass season with a grandparent. She's too much drama. And she's hiding too many secrets. But Kevin is planning a secret trip over to Kuwait to meet up with Jeff. And they're going to exchange tea. Also, don't tell anybody, Kevin the Rooster is carrying on an affair with a pigeon. Shh, don't tell anybody. He's got the hots for a pigeon. Don't tell his hens. They're going to get upset. And his hens are going to be very, very sad. Because they're like, "I laid eggs for you." And you're running off with a pigeon? What nonsense is this? And then Kevin's going to go home after he has his little, sharmuta time with pigeon. And he better be careful. His hens will send him to a landfill or turn him into chicken soup. And there's going to be a bit of a burial. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a burial. Pigeon might go missing. I think all the hens are going to get together and make Pigeon go missing. Because they're going to be hating on Pigeon. And there's going to be fake news, propaganda. Hens are going to like, we didn't do anything. We were not there. You can't prove a thing by us. Yeah, like there's going to be anger. There's going to be much scrambled eggs going on in the hen house. Because pigeons' relatives are going to hear about what hens have done, and they're going to go over there and break all kinds of eggs. They'd be like, it's time to make an omelet. It's going to be there's going to be yolk in them YouTube streets. That's right. Pigeons' relatives are not going to be happy. They're going to tear up that hen house. Feathers are going to be flying. Nests are going to be torn up. It's going to be a mess. Yeah, because they're going to say, you're a fraud. You're a liar. You're lying to us. Where did Pigeon go? And there's a timeline issue. We knew Pigeon went off with Kevin, and they didn't come home. What's this crap about? And the hens better be careful because the pigeons are going to put something in their feed. And they might set fire to the hen house. Don't mess with pigeons now. They're like chickens that fly and can poop on your head. You're playing with fire when you do that. They're going to be feathers underwater. And Kevin is going to keep things hidden. He's going to protect his hens. So there's drama in the hen house, y'all. There is drama in the hen house. Between Kevin, pigeons, and hens. It's a wild world out there. Y'all didn't know, like, hens could be so violent. Lord, it's crazy. All right, y'all. I think that's it for the night. We've been going for like 2.5 hours. Do a reading on the guy of Foodie Beauty sold gas on the side of the road. You mean like in that vlog? Like that one vlog she put out when she was going to Syria, traveling? She said a guy. Kevin and Julius conspiring was putting gas in people's car. But he don't know a Foodie, though. He was just a guy putting gas in the car. All right, everybody, I'm out. I think I'll indulge Booger. Booger, want to say hi, bye, everybody, before we go? Hey, you with the face, come here. You, come here. Hold on a second, Booger. Come here. Come here, baby. Brrr. Oh. All right. There she is. There we go. It's the Booger. Say bye, everybody. See how I'm holding her, Foodie? She still has she can still get down if she wants to. Look at the scratchy chin. Look at the scratchy chin. Look at that. Want to curl up? You want to curl up in the ball like you do? My Booger. Scratchy chin. Do you want to curl up? Is that what you want to do? Do a good job, baby. Oh, here we go. It's happening. It's happening. There it is. There it is. There it is. So I'll keep an eye on Foodie. See what else she's getting up to. But don't worry, y'all. Like this whole Syria arc thing, it's not going to last too long. It really isn't. Like he just plans to get whatever money, get whatever it is he needs accomplished, and get away from her. This is not going to drag on for months and months. She doesn't have the money and he doesn't have the patience. He's just like, I'm just gonna like it's basically like a quick hit. Get in, get out. There's somebody else he wants to go to. Her July pay will be low. Oh, I know. She missed 2 weeks. She's craving Burger King. She's not going to find it in Syria. Y'all, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to before you leave. I don't want to cut off the stream yet because I got booger in my arms. Like she wanted to hop up here before I could shut it off, but I'll talk to you guys for a few extra minutes. It ain't no big deal. I think she'll be leaving very soon if she's able to leave. But I think if she leaves Syria, he ain't going with her. Tell us a bedtime story.
You want to tell a bedtime story? What?
A bedtime story. It was a dark it was a dark and stormy night. I still plan on writing a creamy pasta for y'all featuring Chantal. Oh, yes. You want down? You gonna get down now? I know. I know. All right, guys. I'm gonna go and spend time with Queen Booger. So y'all have been great. Really appreciate it. But want to spend some time do some tarot readings for y'all because I'm a bit late in that regard.
What you doing?
Get down. All right. Good night, y'all. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'm actually going to, when I'm done here, post the react that I just did to Chantal, her newest live. So y'all look for that. What?
Where? Where?
All right, I'm out, y'all. Y'all be well. I'm gonna go post the react, and then I'm going to bed. Be well, everybody. Bye.